What is going on, everybody? My name is Nick and I want to welcome you back for another one of my music video reviews. This one of the few videos or reviews that I've posted this week so far, is to a brand new song from BraveGirls titled Yoo Hoo. And I've got hopes and expectations, and well, I should say hopes and dreams about this song, that it's going to actually be better than their previous song. But I don't know, we're going to find out, and then we can talk about that little topic right there after the video, so definitely stick around for that. So let's get into the video right now. Okay, so just straight off right now, right? So we're like into the intro's not even over yet. Basically, 40 seconds in, the intro's still going. But I was kind of hoping that they would change up their musical style from the previous song, but looks like they're gonna keep with the just kind of pop stuff, the generic kind of pop. But whatever. That's not really a bad thing, even though I wanted to see something different. It's not anything that I can really complain about. Of course, though, whether or not I like the song is something completely different, but I haven't quite figured that out yet. So, we gotta listen to it some more, of course. Okay, so I think at this point that I think this is the second verse, we'll say, that I think that I can legitimately say that I am not a huge fan of this song. It's not necessarily a bad song, I still haven't haven't really listened to it enough to make a determination on that really. But basically, this, as far as how this fits in the context of their this song and then the previous two, it's not that great. It definitely isn't doing anything for me. It's not getting me excited, or excited to be listening to the song, or anything like that. I'm just feeling like this is a song that's just not good, but it's also not bad. I don't hate it, but I also don't like it. So I don't know. I don't really know so much. Yeah. Ultimately, I would have to say that as far as, my personal opinion and stuff on this song, I would have to say that the one word that I would use to describe that song, ultimately at the end of the day, is boring. That song was boring. It's not necessarily boring doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad, but you compare it to other songs that have been released even in the last month. The song doesn't stack up as being something that is particularly entertaining to listen to. And I mean, there isn't really anything in this song, as far as I was concerned when I listened to it, that I thought was particularly noteworthy. If you are a fan of girls in bathing suits, bikinis, whatever you want, then I think this song and High Heels from BraveGirls is right up your alley, because that's basically what the music videos are. And I would say all the time, I don't like the whole sexual aspect, but I don't really think that that's super sexual. So I was gonna go there, but I just I had the thought in my brain that doesn't make any sense. But if that visual thing is what you like, if you like the the sex appeal or whatever, then that's cool. This video is for you. You're probably gonna really like it, and then you're gonna have the noise, the music to back it up and to associate with, and you're gonna probably enjoy it a little bit, which I don't really blame you. I'm not gonna say have any judgment or whatever on that, because it's personal preferences, and personal, what appeals to you might not appeal to me so much, whatever. But ultimately, compare, and this is the thing that really kind of like disappoints me and makes me kind of sad about this song and their previous song, because we listened to Deepened, right, which is a really, really nice, like relaxed, slow, but like serious, you know, hip hop song. It was really, really great, like seriously awesome. And then they followed it up with High Heels, which was like, why? I mean, like you had the song that was, you know, top quality, really, really good, you know, and then they were like, you know what? I mean, I know it's good and all, but, and I can't remember necessarily how well it did as far as like charts and success and sales and stuff like that. But I'm assuming since Brave Brothers, or some Brave Sound, Brave Brothers, whoever, Brave Entertainment went like, you know, we're going to change from this that a lot of people really, really liked, and we're going to do something that's like, I guess, more digestible with the market at large, and then they went out with High Heels, which like was not, again, just like this song, it wasn't good, but it wasn't bad. It was just like a kind of girl group pop song, which is like, you know, just your generic average, you know, offering that you get all the time. And, you know, like I said, it wasn't necessarily good, it wasn't necessarily bad, but I was really, really let down by the fact that they, you know, went away from Deepened and then went to High Heels, and then they went from High Heels to this. So there was no progression between those two songs, and it's been at this point nearly a year since Deepened, and I don't know. I really do not know. It really is kind of, you know, okay, I mean, I don't know. It's like the group, I think, for me personally, found a song in a style that was a bit unique and definitely stood out to them, or, you know, stood out to me with Deepened. And then they decided they were going to go back to doing the generic, you know, boring music that they were, you know, doing before, or, you know, that other groups have done before. And then they've, you know, sunk down into the dark abyss of into the abyss of the deep dark ocean to be forgotten and, you know, not remembered. So, and then ultimately too, when you know, just do stuff that is like generic, then you become forgotten, and then you disband, or, you know, go on hiatus, and then you have to reboot, like what Rania did. Like, you know, their last ever official, you know, song before, I can't remember the name of it because I'm stupid, but the most recent comeback with, you know, whatever, you know, their last song was basically exactly this, and it was not good. It was really not good. You know, like they devolved from, you know, good music just like this, or just like Deepened, to girls in bikinis with subpar or average, you know, pop music associated with it, which is what Brave Girls has done in the last year. And I don't think that it's really the way, the path to long-term success. And that's just my opinion, and not like it actually means anything. And, you know, people are probably going to disagree with me. I would not be surprised. I mean, there's always going to be at least some people that disagree with me on whatever my opinion is, whether I like or don't like something. So, you know, that's just the way it is when you're sharing an opinion, and people are allowed to have their own opinions as well. So, you know, but that's honestly what I think about this song, and, you know, my just overall, like, what it makes me think and feel, because, like, I was really, really a big fan of Deepened. I thought it was a really, really great song. I wish that they had stuck with that, because, you know, short term, it might not have been a very successful path to go down, but long term, it probably would have ended up, you know, putting them on a really stable and solid sort of footing and status in industry. And, you know, maybe this is getting them an equal amount of success in a short amount of time. I don't really think it is, but I mean, it's just the way it is. I wish that they'd stuck with Deepened and just, you know, gone with that. Their next two releases could have been something similar to that, and they would have released good music, and I would have been like, yes, Brave Girls, support them, you know, and push their name out there, because I think their music was great. Whereas now, because High Heels and this song are, like, in my opinion, not that great, I'm not really inclined to promote them over other songs, you know, other songs that have been released or will be released in the next week or something like that. You know, it's just that. I mean, like, consider this. So Red Velvet is going to be releasing a song next week. And how is this song even going to compete with anything that Red Velvet releases? Just on, as far as, like, being unique and just a good song. It's not competitive in any way. It just won't be. And I know that for a fact before Red Velvet's even released their song. So that's really all that I've got to say. You got to keep that in mind, right? It's like, how does it stack up against the competition of other girl groups from big companies or small companies? And it just won't. That's just kind of the fact. So it kind of, honestly, the song kind of sucks. Ultimately, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But that's as far as how it fits into the K-pop, genre. Like, you can think what you want, and that's perfectly fine, right? Like, I'm not saying it's a bad song. I'm not saying that if you think it's a good song and you enjoy it, that you're wrong, right? I just don't like it. So that's just it. So I've talked for freaking way too long, so I'm going to finish the video off here. That's all that I got to say, because if I didn't cut it off, I'd continue on going. So I want to know what you think about this song, let me know down in the comments. And if you want to see more videos like this and other K-pop related or Korean music related stuff, hit the subscribe button so you can stay updated with all of my future uploads. So that is going to be it for this video. As always, I want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you all next time. That fits in with the song, that fits. There are definitely elements within like the visual aspect of this release here that fit with the audio. So it's not something that completely is weird or foreign to me, but